Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Dave Rocks has issued a white boy challenge to anybody for that hardcore championship. And Dave Rocks has got to be the most annoying, irritating, and aggravating person that I've ever met. This guy talks about himself like he's the greatest wrestler. Hell, he talks about himself like he's up there in the league of Ric Flair and Buddy Rogers. And call himself the real playmaker? Don't you think Extreme Tony's going to take exception to that? Anyway, yeah, Dave Rocks making his way to the ring. This arrogant goofball. Of course, not too light here in Philadelphia. He's wearing a Yankees jersey with his name on it. Fans, they hate him. Ugh, I think everybody hates him worldwide. And of course, if you don't recognize who he is, he was one half of the Jews with Attitude for HCW. Now he's broken out on his own as Dave Rocks. And ever since then, he has been more successful by himself than with his tag team partner. Oh, brother. Since this is CAW, I don't think you want to be calling out anybody. Anybody can come out. And I do mean anybody. What the hell is going on? Who the hell is this? I haven't heard this music before. It's Scott Razor! Oh my god, it's HCW's Extreme Champion, Scott Razor! Scott Razor's gonna be taking on Dave Rocks tonight. Wow, if there wasn't a challenger more worthy of a hardcore championship, you're looking at him. The lost soul, the damned soul, his name is Scott Razor. This is one sick motherfucker, if I've ever seen one. He makes his way to the ring. The fans are on his side here tonight. It's hard to believe that the fans are on his side. Most of the time he's hated, but they are on his side because they are sick and tired of listening to Dave Rocks in his big mouth running at all times. There he is, Scott Razor, tattooed, rude, and crude. It doesn't matter. And Dave Rocks now backing out of the challenge. Why doesn't that surprise me? He tells him exactly what he thinks. And now we got a referee out here, and here we go. The hardcore title is on the line. Dave Rocks' title will be up against Scott Razor. Scott Razor, like I mentioned, is an Extreme Champion. He's an Extreme Rules Champion of HCW, 3-time champion. First time he defeated Harlequin Strife. Second time he defeated Gregory Black. And then the third time he defeated Ryan after a week long, after having the title belt for about a week. And now there was an elbow to the back of the head. And he just shoves him down, and now stomping away at the head and face of David Rocks. Dave Rocks. Now he's going underneath the ring for something. He's got a crutch. And he hits him across the face with a crutch. And why is there a crutch underneath the ring? Is somebody on the ring crew handicapped? But anyway, yeah, he whips him into the ring now. And Dave Rocks, what's he doing here? He's walking around ringside area. Just grabs a guitar from the fan. Scott Razor going after him, but Knox getting out of the ring. And Razor there with a shot to the midsection. Now he's got the guitar. And Rocks has got the guitar. Rocks with a hard shot right with that guitar, just splintering it over the head of Scott Razor. Now just taunting him, saying you can't see me. And so apparently Scott Razor can see you. There's a swinging neck breaker there by Razor. And falls it up with an elbow to the back of the head. So far this has not been in the favor of Dave Rocks. And wait a minute. Oh, what a shoulder tackle. Spears him right into one of the announce tables. Now going right to the ring. Scott Razor's got a kendo stick. Oh, he hits him right in the head with that thing. That's unpleasant to be hit with. That thing bites. And, oh, Dave Rocks just get whacked right in the back of the head with one of those monitors as Scott Razor rips apart the announce table. The vacant announce table. Now, elbow to the back of the head after a stomp. Now what's Scott Razor doing? There's a clothesline. And a stomp to the head. And there's a knee drop right in the back of Dave Rocks. Now he's got him set up, and there's a white Russian leg sweep. And he just canes him right across the midsection. And he hits him right in the back. I don't think Dave Rocks expected Scott Razor to be here. I really didn't think he would be expected here, but now he's got that ladder. Scott Razor has got the ladder, and he usually brings, that's one of his favorite weapons, I've heard. Every single HCW title match he's been in for the HCW Extreme Rules title belt, he has used that damn thing with effectiveness. Now he just throws him out of the ring. He's got that ladder still. And he hits Dave Rocks, and he knocks him right onto that table. Dave Rocks is holding his chest. He doesn't know what's going on. Oh, what a fist drop with that table refusing to budge. Now, wait a minute. Flying closing off the table on Dave Rocks. Scott Razor has been tenacious. In this matchup thus far. Now what's Scott Razor planning on doing? Fans are on his side. Scott Razor going up to the top rope. What's he doing? Oh my God, don't you dare. Oh! Just fucking elbow through the table. Jesus sakes Christ. Scott Razor is insane. Now he's got that ladder. He dropped it. Now he's going for some. Oh, he sweeps the leg of Dave Rocks. Now he's ripping apart my announce table. Get the hell out of here. Now he's got the ladder again, and he's going after Dave Rocks. Uses it as a battering ram. Wait a minute. There's a snapmare onto the ladder. Now Scott Razor. What's Razor planning on doing here? Off the ropes, and he's going for it. Oh, and Razor misses entirely. Scott Razor just met nothing but the ladder as Dave Rocks moved out of the way. Now Rocks has got him by the arm and just smashing his hand right into that ring post. That's vicious right there. Steel will always win against a human body. Now, what's going to happen now? Dave Rocks grabs a crutch from the fan, gets kicked in the midsection, gets whipped across. And wait a minute, there's that crutch still being in play. And oh, Razor hits him right across the head with it. Now what's he planning on doing here? Scott Razor has got that ladder again. And of course you can see the damage being done. Razor's done damage to Rocks, and Rocks, few ladder shots there. Wait a minute now. Dave Rocks, he's in trouble now. There's a snapmare onto that ladder, and now what's Scott Razor planning on doing? Scott Razor, oh wow! He didn't hit enough of it, but he hit a good amount of it to knock him down. Man, oh man. Hit him with like 5 fingers and a wrist, and follows it up with a flying clothesline. And Dave Rocks, if you didn't notice, his head bounced right off that bottom rung of the ladder, one of the rungs of the ladder. That had to hurt more and more. Now Rocks going after Razor. Razor was setting up a ladder. Razor was trying to climb up it, but Rocks cut him off. Rocks now with a single leg takedown. Now Rocks with another elbow to the back of the head. Rocks. There's a drop kick there by Scott Razor. Scott Razor went to go pick up the ladder, but it slipped. Scott Razor got whacked in the head with it. Now there's a clothesline. He's got the ladder again. Now what's he planning on doing? He's setting it up in the middle of the ring. He's climbing up it. Climbing it, and I think he was waiting for I think he was trying to wait for Rocks to get up there, but no, Rocks decides to bail out. Both men out, well, they're in and out of the ring, and now Razor with a few shots there on Rocks. Now Razor climbing up the ladder again. And Dave Rocks not going to be lured into not going to be lured into a ladder battle. Now, what's Dave Rocks doing? He's underneath the ring looking for something. Don't know what exactly. He's looking for something, anything. A lot of things. And there's a steel chair in hand. And now, wait a minute. Scott Razor. Oh, what a flying clothesline. I think Scott Razor just hit himself right on that chair. Oh no, what's Razor going to plan on doing? Knowing Razor, this is probably not what you think he's going to do. Wait a minute, he just put his head in that chair, and Dave Rocks is defenseless now. And oh, what an elbow right into the midsection. Well, it's unorthodox, but it works. Now what's he going to do? He lifts him up off the ground. He's got that chair in hand. Oh, what way to shut him up. The guillotine. He's taking the end of the seat and just ramming it right up into the esophagus of Dave Rocks. And now, after he disintegrates, knocks the chair right down and out. And he just gets him with double axe and he whips him right out of the ring.